and then we'll figure out what we're dealing with. So let's see. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe leave a little space. So let me try and mark this out. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So there's a room. 4. Leave a little space. And then 1. God damn it. 2. We're gonna have to do a block of 3, aren't we? Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Oh wait, no. Give me a sec, guys. Hold on. 1, 2, toilets. 1, 2, space. 1, 2, toilets. So that's 6, isn't it? 1, 2, 2, 3. It's pretty big. Well, let's do it. And let's definitely not get anyone trapped. And then we'll have access to space up here. We're halfway there. If we build up here, we're nearly in space. Okay. So we'll leave some of these till last until I've figured out access, but that's okay. They can all be done. This can be removed. This is all stinky. There is actually some slime lung in it as well, which is interesting. 40 germs of slime lung, but that's okay. And so yeah, now I should be able to go new blueprint. No, shit. Use blueprint. Oh, mercy. So we can do that. We just need to get rid of this ladder. So let's make all the rooms, and then away we go. Wherever your metal volcanoes. I've got 2 up here. I've got this one and this one that I've not done anything with yet. And then I've got a metal one down here that I've capped and I'm getting the gold from. That's why we've got some gold down here. So yeah. Counting with life. Give me a break. Come on. Sometimes planning is hard, alright? Sometimes planning is hard. Right, so I can do the blueprint to the floor, can't I? So we're going to go new blueprint, floor, use blueprint here, use blueprint. Like so. So if I cancel all of these, and then use blueprint. Oh yeah, bang, bang, bang. Oh, this might be my new favorite thing. This is the first mod that I said would revolutionize the game. The blueprint mod. Now then, we're gonna have some wires, I think, that we need to get rid of. So cancel power wires, is it? Incredible. It's quite the apartment complex. Yeah, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. And then we'll need to do one on the other side as well to copy that. So let's start ripping out all this. I think. Is that paint actually in the right place? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. I think what I might do as well, I don't really want them going through here. Because they keep getting soggy feet, so let's just turn you off. I'll forget about that for a while. What we'll probably do... See if we can make some sort of ranch up here as well. Not ranch, some sort of awesome reserve or something. And then we've got way more space than I was planning, but hey ho. You asked for this, guys. You asked for big, we're going big. Think of all the activities. Yeah, let's do this. So we can get more boys involved. When do you switch the name of the stream to Lagbreaker? No, this one is fine. It's only a little bit bigger than normal. It's fine. We're planning on taking more dupes than normal. That's the thing. Like having 36 dupes is way more than we normally do traditionally. Are we still sweeping and stuff down here as well? No. Might lower this to like a 7 or something. Boop. Lower this stuff to a 7. Wish you could build something even close to this. What do you mean? You could do this. Easy. I believe in you, Silent. No problem. No problem. Oh, we've whizzed through a load of coal. Holy shit. We had 100 tons last time I looked. How's the lumber? Lumber's still okay. That's fine. We're just using way more coal now because we're using less hydrogen. But I'm okay with that. That is a good trade to me. Right, once the ladder's done, we can start digging out the rooms a bit more aggressively. Yeah, 1k hours in on, you still not nearly... I still don't get nearly as far as you do. Cycle 1900, but then I get so bored I even get to space. Before you even get to space. Oh, we've still got wires on the top blueprints. Oh, yeah, I see. Cancel wire. Thank you. Well, the game is sort of what you make it, mate. Like, I've been enjoying the hell out of this playthrough. Because the start was different than I was used to. So it made me panic a little bit. And I had no real aspirations of what we were going to do at the start of the game. I was just kind of winging it, which is always fun. I still don't really have any full sort of endgame things. But the one thing I've not done is let space worry me for now. Because space is kind of trivial. We've done it many, many times. And as much as I would love to get up there for some thermium and visco gel and all that stuff, I'm not in a huge rush. Not in a huge rush. Fuck space. Yeah, space is kind of one of the more saddening things about this game. It had all the potential, but you know, it's good. You know, first time you do it, or second time you do it, maybe it's kind of like first time you do it, it's weird. Second time you do it, you're starting to figure it out. Third time you do it, you wish it wasn't in the game. But hey ho. What are those little trash rats off to the left? Trash rats. Oh, these things. These are shove voles. So these you normally find in your space biome, but we got some through the printing pod, so I basically dropped them in here. We're probably going to get some dye soon, I would think. Yeah, 67. I need to get this online, really, so we can collect the meat and the eggshell. Got 9 kilos of eggshell. But yeah, these consume stuff and poop out solid tiles. So we just put them in like a refined metal box for now so they can't escape. They can dig through any tile if you look. They can actually dig through these tiles. But they can't dig through refined metal. So that's why we have trapped them. Which is good. They are cute. I think the game is better with space than when it was before, than what it was before space existed. Oh yeah, I'm not arguing that, but I just think it was a bit of a missed opportunity. I think it could have been done a little bit differently. But that's how I feel about a lot of this game, to be honest. And then again, I've got many hours in it. 3,126 hours, so I've had my fair share out of this game, don't get me wrong. But, you know, there's certain things that I would have liked to have been a bit more creative, or liked to have been a bit more funky, or... But I think that's natural. I think that's just when you're invested in a game, sometimes you think that the game is being made for you, when in reality it ain't. I think that's just a natural, greedy human being syndrome. Alright. So this can now be sealed up. I have just realised... No, they can't get through there, that's fine. I can extend this ladder up there and seal this off. And then only my exosuit dupes can come up here, if we want them to. And then we'll end up needing some more exosuits up here as well. Which I think we'll just have room underneath this chlorine geyser to do everything. We'll get our exosuits up here for space. Ah, it's going to be glorious. So as soon as these floors are properly in, I'll rip out this ladder and then we'll just start pasting in our rooms and away we go. The old copy-paste. Right, so now that you're sealed up, you're going to need to get out of there. So let's do this with a 9, otherwise you are stuck forever. Maybe we'll even drywall it all as well, make it really pretty. Right, finishing my coffee. New printables? Delicious. Oh wait, should we take another dupe? Does anybody want to be in the colony? Would anybody like to be in the colony? The first person that says, I am the walrus, I will get you in the colony. We will name a dupe after you. I am the walrus. Me, hashtag no work. Winterheim, I'm going to get you in. Perpetual, you got to up your game, mate. You got to up your game. I am the walrus, that was the thing. Construction, excavation, husbandry. Okay, we're going to get you in now. So, Winterheim, you are in. And we're going to get you trained up straight away into digging. Oh, she's going to be so happy. Doing all this digging and building and stuff. Ah, oh, incredible. Give you a little hat. Put you on the digging and the building. We'll make you a little suit because you're part of the colony now and we look after our own. Cuckoo. Yes, I dig. I don't want to die, please, so be gentle. I'll try. I'm wondering if I get a deicide, more jobs and put on. We've been over this. It's going to be 100% work time. You're going to be in a little box room. We're going to collect all your piss and your vomit. You're going to be the saddest guy in the world. You're emptying your Oceania map from its salt water. It's going to be fun. Jesus. I'd recommend using something other than natural pumps then. You might want to try like a liquid pump. Rather than a liquid pump. I mean like an actual liquid pump. It's way quicker. Will you bump me with Torello? No! Torello's going to be in the shine bug room. Where he'll never be allowed to sleep. Very good. It's going to be expensive to build this, but I reckon we got the materials, so balls to it. We've already used a lot of gold. I don't know how much we've not delivered that much yet, but this will be fine. It's the statues that are going to cost us the most money. But why not? Genius metal sculpture. We're still living on gristleberries. Gristleberries, tofu. Delicious. Oh! My favourite little guys in the game right now. Pipsqueak. You got to give it to Klei. Say what you will about the game, you know, we'll bitch and whine about how it performs at times, but the art style is perfect, isn't it? It just is. It's perfect. Cool. Can we do these quickly, please, just so I can get rid of this ladder? And away we go. Oops. Art and sound design, it's top notch. Yeah, can't argue with it, can you? I'll probably end up replacing all these with plastic tiles later, because I do like the look of plastic tiles. They're probably my favourite sort of looking thing in the game. I wasn't sold on metal tiles to begin with. I mean, I do consider them obviously more industrial than anything, but it would have been nice if there was like a smooth metal tile, or a, you know, instead of just the checker plating. Just reminds me of manhole covers. Alright, let's get rid of these. It's funny, I was looking actually on the Klei store the other day. Me and a lady were doing some research for some designs she was doing. And to look back at the stuff they're selling on their Klei store, like the poster for Oni, it looks awful. Like, you don't realise how many little stealth changes have been made to the dupes since the earliest days when we first started playing this game. The dupes used to be fucking derpy looking, really bad. They're so refined now and clean. They've put like a lot of effort into tweaks and changes. It's much, much impressive. Right, so you're going to need to be done as well. Bip, and a bip, and a bip, and a bip, boop, and a bip, and a bip. And a blip. Lovely. Yeah, whatever. Downplate texture is too ugly. Great if the metal tiles had a bit of reflection of the stuff directly above them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, like shiny or mirror finish or something. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get more, you know, designy based changes later on in the game as well. I'm sure we'll get more. You know, there's going to be more refinements, but honestly, if you go back and look at the earliest artwork, let's have a quick look. I'll show you. Klei store Oni poster, and this is literally how the game used to look as well. So on the Klei store, you can buy a poster for $25. Most of these dupes don't exist. Look at this guy in the back with the fro, or the what do you call it? Look how bad he used to look. Who's this guy? Old Reggae Sam? You know what I mean? Let's do that. Yeah. Looks so much different. But yeah, some of the earlier game footage of the dupes looks different too. I mean, I know this is art. This is like concept art. Don't get me wrong. Well, not concept art, but it's just art. But the game itself looked different as well. When you go back and look at the earliest versions, all the expressions were different, and yeah, a lot of the dupes don't exist. I know, and there's dupes there that never made it into the game. Like, I've never seen some of those dupes before, and I played since literally day one. So it's weird. Very weird. I know, mate. I have a Firefox update every time I stream. Every single time I stream, there's a Firefox update. It's every day. It's relentless. Don't know what their problem is. Don't know what they've got to be updating all the time. Right, so, user blueprint. Oh, no, wait. New blueprint. Yeah. Okay, use blueprints. There's going to be one here. And a shbloop. And then we're going to leave a tile. We're going to do 1, 2. Oops. Then we're going to leave a tile. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh. And then we'll cancel all of the wires. Very good. Hi Lifegrow, I watch your YouTube videos a lot and enjoy them. Nice to watch live. Mr. Ian, how the devil goes it? Thank you very much for the kind words, mate. I'm glad you're watching the YouTube. you're a select few. But thank you very much, buddy. I'm glad you're here. We're a little bit behind on the series at the minute, so if you've been watching this playthrough, we're way behind. Because I'm sort of trickling them onto YouTube at the minute, because there's a lot of footage, you know? It's like, if I stream for 7 hours, I have to sort of split it up a little bit, so... I think we'll just have enough room to do another floor up here for like exosuit access. Or maybe we'll do it up at the top here. We'll cap this chlorine geyser nice and tight. Bang a little pump in here. He's 60 degrees. He's fine. And then we'll collect his chlorine as well. Go up to number 10 of this playthrough on YouTube whilst playing on it yourself, trying to learn anything too. Nice, Shoppy. Well, to be honest, I'll be straight with you. The first... Oh dear. The first, I don't know, stream or two, I was still pretty rough with the game. I'd not played for a very long time, but... we're starting to get back into it. Starting to get back into it now. Let's just get this floor done here, just so we don't get anyone stuck. Like Torallo's currently stuck. The bastard. Oh, there's two of them stuck in here. Torallo and Delmain. They're fighting for freedom. Oh, your monitor just surprised arrived. That's the last piece. Nearly time to build. Oh, Hanno. Guys, Hanno is building his first ever PC. Like, not his first ever... You've had computers in the past, haven't you? But he's building a proper gaming rig. Like a really nice gaming rig. Mex has put the spec together for him and he's building it. It's all arrived. Hanno, you're going to be a master racer in no time. Oh, that's great. I'm actually excited for you, mate. Really excited. That's going to be awesome. Much victory. Many wins. I like it. You show you tighten the screws between the board and the case. Any vibration there could be deadly. Yeah. Yeah, just go through it like a Meccano. A Lego. Good Lego set. Adult Lego. And you'll be fine. Right. How are we getting on down here? We've done a lot of this sweeping. Done quite a lot of sweeping by the looks of it. Which is good. How much ice have we got in here now? A lot. That's fine. This is still trying to pump away. But we did drop a load more water in here as well, so it's going to take a little while. We're now pumping clean water. Clean and cold water. Just a bit of a waste. It is a bit of a waste really, isn't it? I should be pumping this somewhere else. What's this pipe for? This is really nice cold water, and there's a lot of it. This is the water that spewed out of our water tank when we opened it. Do you remember? We opened our hot water tank and just left it, and I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll cool off down here. Well, it has now cooled off. It's now a beautiful 20 degrees. So I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop pumping it into here. It's a massive waste. And we're going to get it into our tank. Like a big boy. I'm thinking we could use this pipe. Some of it, anyway. Is there any salt water left? Yeah, there's still some salt water. It's too much to mop. How do we get unreachable food to? How do we get cold water back up here? I think it's going to have to be this pipe. We're going to deconstruct this. Get out of here, you son of a bitch. We'll make another refinery in a bit. Proper setup. And we'll take you. We will take you. I don't really want you to go through there. It's going to be a pain to build. Oh, you dangus. I can go straight in here. Woo! Very good. That's not too bad. It's a little bit of a piping shenanigans, but it should be okay. We'll just need to spin this bridge around, which I can do no problem. And spin this bridge around, no problem. And yeah, we'll just rip out this. Splep. And if we bring you, let's see, we'll just nip you off and you off. We can then take you up here. And, yeah, profit. That's much better. I should have done that sooner. Because it's daft for me to put cold water in my hot water tank, because I'm going to be boiling that water ultimately. Like, I'm just making more work for my turbines and shit later. This is silly. Silly. So, we'll get all that done immediately. Please go to the PC shelf in 2 hours these days. It's easy nowadays. Ignore PCs for 6 years, but I'm buying a new one just for Oni. I'm very impressed with the game. It's a great game, mate. Recommend it, mate. We have a 19-year-old son, so I think I got this. You'll be fine, mate. Just remember, if you spend a lot of time walking back and forth on carpet, touch a radiator every now and again. They're grounded, you know, they're earthed. You need to get rid of that static build-up. You don't realise. If you're padding back and forth in your room, holding sensitive components... Shit. Holding sensitive components... Oh, you are very stuck. You may want to make sure you discharge every now and again. Otherwise, dead motherboard. I've seen it time... Oh, no. Oh, no. I've seen it time and time again. This is going to go everywhere. Torallo the bastard. Get up. No! Oh, I'm making another mess. Get mopping. It's going to go in my liquid... Oh, no, it's not going to go in the liquid lock. It's not going to make it there. That's fine. That's cool. It's kind of fortunate. Splip. Okay, let's get in there. Oops. Ooh. Right. What was I doing a minute ago? Liquid pipe. So we've removed all those bridges now. So you're going to go like this. Connect to there. You're going to go like that. And then... need to get this removed now. And then you're going to go and bridge into there. Perfect. Cool. Sweeping static. Should I get a wristband for assembling? Isn't that really needed? You can do. I've never used one personally. I just touch a radiator every now and again. Or if you've got the power supply plugged in, you can just touch the power supply. That's what I think a lot of people do. Plug the power supply in and just give that a touch every now and again. Expect a video call or two. Yeah, no problem, mate. I said I'll help you. I said I'll help you from the start, mate. Been trying to help you get a PC for like fucking 2 years. Aren't those guys stuck in that spot? Yeah, they're stuck up there, Jesse. That's why they're peeing everywhere. Well, they'll be alright. They'll have found a way home by now. Nice. So yeah, we'll get all this clean water. It's a crime to waste this much clean, cold water. So that can go in our tank and be food for bristle blossoms in a bit. I think we've got all these bridges in. The last thing we need to make sure is we've got these pipes, but we can't reach them at the minute. So let's just do a spot of that. Get them done. Meanwhile, these boys are all going to be trapped for now until I do some access up here. That's okay. Why is that an invalid building location? Oh, maybe the tile wasn't built when it was put in. Better to be safe, yeah, totally. Especially with the price of computer components now, Christ. In the UK, you can use copper wire between your wrist and water pipe. Yeah, I normally just touch the radiator every now and again. Normally does it for me. Built many computers and they've had issue with static. You guys on rugs with socks rubbing your feet while building. Well, that's the thing, Killer Dreams. You don't realise how much can be built up. It depends on the type of carpet you've got. Certain carpets generate a lot of static. Have you never been into like a doctor's waiting room and then shock the doctor when you've walked in, or... You know. It's the ultimate way to fool the doctor when you're having a prostate exam. I've never had a prostate exam, just so we're clear, but I do like the idea of charging up my butthole. Scuffing my feet as I walk in. I don't know where that came from, but now I'm definitely going to do that when I come to that right page. Of having a cheeky digit up my bum. Anyway, that took a weird turn. I don't think it works like that. Yes, it does. Don't tell me I can't electrically charge my bum. I won't have it. It's for $700. 700 your components. I don't know what I'm doing. You'll be fine, mate. Honestly, it's so easy. It's literally like paint by numbers now. You can't go wrong. Alright, so we're going to have pretty bedrooms all on this side. We'll get these ones done first, and then we'll see what our materials are like, because this is costing us quite a lot. But it's going to be worth it. It's going to be looking real good. We've used nearly half our gold, but we'll be fine. Joke's on you, they wear rubber gloves. No! Ah, bullwhoof. That sucks. Oh, my plan. Colony achievement? What? Build at least one of each of the following rooms in a single colony. Oh. Okay. Weird. Pew, 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 pew. Each one. Okay. How are the critter numbers doing in here? We're 8. Okay. That's cool. So we must be waiting for an egg for this one to top it back up. How about on this side? How are we doing? 8 and 8. Beautiful. This is managing itself perfectly. That's really nice. I'd like to get this coal collected ultimately, but I can't be asked putting the conveyors and stuff in just yet. I'm taking some eggs. Delicious omelettes. Or am I? Would anybody like to be in the colony? The first person that says, I'm a sexy fan, you're in. I'm a sexy fan. I said that because I looked at my fan. The first person that says that, you're in. Killer Dreams, you're in, you're in, you're in. Killer Dreams, you're a sexy fan. Okay, so you're operating and digging. Can't do cooking, but that's fine. And you're a night owl, so you're probably going to go on the other schedule. What do we want you on first? Probably excavation. So we'll balance up the schedules now, because I think they're probably a little bit all over the place. So Killer Dreams, boom. Cryptic. Yeah, you need a new thing. Maybe digging. Torello, the bastard. We'll put her on mechatronics. Stine. She okay now. We'll put her on building for a bit. I think everyone else is kind of souped up. We probably can do a lot more with these guys now that we've got a bit more morale. For me. We're not doing that yet. Let's get Lurkin leveled up. I've not looked at any of the earlier dupes for so long. But we can do all this stuff. Spitter. Get some improved cooking. So these are all Love Heart ones, so he gets a bonus from these, doesn't he? So might as well do all them. Boop. Rockman. Fair enough. I mean, we get points forever. Like, we're going to end up fully leveling everyone, aren't we? As long as we get the morale high enough. Perfect. Let's get Dunk doing digging as well. That'll be fine. Want more ranching. Always want more ranching. That's enough medicine. Mechatronics. Oh, wait, we can get all better hats for these guys as well, can't we? I think exosuit is what we want. Oh, no. What am I talking about? We want rocket piloting. Lurkin gets a new hat, I think. Yeah, Lurkin goes Crocodile Dundee. Yeah, I've not looked at my earlier dupes for so long, because I thought, well, the morale's all over the place, we'll just leave them as it is, but I think they're going to be fine now, especially when we get these sexy bedrooms up. Spitter. Proof farming too. Yeah, why not? Rockman. You're a beast. Dunk the boy. Is there a Mechatronics hat? Mechatronics engineering hat. Mechatronics. There we go. Mick. Let's get you on Mechatronics as well, so you look like a badass. Boop. Alfred. Exosuit. Oh, we'll leave him as that. He looks pimping. Hanno is going to become an exosuit boy as well, because I really like the exosuit hat. I do like it. Looks like Robocop. Elapsus. Ranching. Like a beast. Improved ranching. Nice. Sir DJ. What a beast. Still going to keep you on that though. Whisper Cloutier. Super hard digging. Mechatronics. Rabid is a beast. Get him on Mechatronics as well. Bobek. Get him on super hard. That's fine. Madison. You're primarily a farmer, so we're going to put you back in a farmer's hat, I think. Barcil. Yeah, exosuit. What a beast. Herminator, Super Chef. I think he's alright. I think they're okay. Prior Reborn, rather. Let's get him doing that. Gino? Muggins, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, I was very much looking at my skills tree. How is you doing? Oh god, there's all bugs in my room. Fairly confident with building self-screwing shit together. That's the one that scares me. The one thing I will say, Hannah, never over tighten anything. That's the biggest thing. Never over tighten. A lot of these things now have like little tiny little notches on them at the bottom, and because they're cheap quality screws they normally put in, if you over tighten them, they'll actually like pull off the little notches on the bottom of the screw, and that can really fuck your motherboard. You don't want that. What do they call it? Swarf or whatever it is, kicking around. What's that word for like metal debris from like a screw or drilling? What do you call it? Yeah, you don't want that. So go gently. Shane, the best guy. Let's make him tidy. Domain. Oops. Domain's a little bit stressy. We'll leave Domain for a bit. The Troll, we're going to leave for a bit. And yeah, Killer Dreams. We just need to make sure you have an hat. And we're going to put you on the night shift. So let's see, what's the thing? 4, 8, 1, 2, 3. So we've got 11 on there. Jesus, we took a lot of dupes on and didn't put them on the right shift. So we've got... Where's Killer Dreams? So there's 12. We've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Fuck. Ribworm, Cryptic, Ephesian, Winterheim. Ephesian, Ribworm, Cryptic and Winterheim. You're on the night shift. Cryptic and Winterheim. Ooh, it's warm right here now. Jesus. Boop. Perfect. And then Stop Your Titties is our if panic mode, but we shouldn't need that ever again, I don't think. Lovely. Okay, starting to get this stuff in. Maybe an astronaut instead of a lump next time you get a dupe. First, the bags open, there's the point cable like I done in my first build. Following him for years, the only time I was in was his only lump. No! Crossming, thank you very much. Should I have brought flowers? Yes. Yes, you should. How's it going? Thank you for the sub. I used torque wrenches, so... yeah, use one of those pneumatic... is it a torque wrench, the one that do the Formula 1 tyres? They put gas to it, don't they? Bzzz, bzzz. Use one of them, that'll make sure. That'll put a hole in the motherboard. It's like a woman, so squeezes, bangs, and blows. Think be a bitch as well. Camo. You're putting words in my mouth now. I read everything you guys say. Or most of it. Oh, God. Really, really warm. Right. So... yeah, we've got more bedrooms to be doing over here. We'll sort this one in a minute. Let's rip these ones out. Let's crack on with this now. Yeah, literally nothing stays, does it? So that all needs to go. That all needs to go. We'll need to sort the floor. Itchy nose. You're going like that. You're going to be solid. You're going to be solid. Actually, we'll carry on with the too wide theme, I guess. Hey. So you're going to go there and there. Right, we're going to super high priority this in a minute because that's what we do at this time of night. What time are we? 9:30. Super high priority time soon. Boop and a boop and a boop and a boop. Perfect. Fastest motherboard change in the West, yeah. The only lump you ever took and you named it Mick. We used to take the lump every time. It was whenever it was Stinky as the lump, we took him every time. So it wouldn't have been the only time I took him, definitely. It became a thing. We did it many, many times. But maybe you just got unlucky, Mick. I will get you in, I'll make sure you're not a lump. I don't even know if there is still a lump in the game. Public service announcement, clean your PCs when it gets hot. I did mine literally yesterday. Took all the filters out and gave them a good clean. It was pretty spotless, to be honest. It was alright. I was quite surprised. I know the kid, they call me. Fastest motherboard change in the West. Is this still the blueprint? Use blueprint. Yeah. Boop. Oh, I should really take a blueprint from one of the rooms that's been done up here now. We're not going to have enough of these joyous seeds, but whatever. We'll figure it out. Use blueprint. It's not a big deal to get rid of these wires, is it? Boop. Alright, so that'll be most of our, well, nearly half of our dupes sorted. I mean, to be fair, 6 toilets is probably going to do all of our dupes. So I might not put another toilet up here. I might put, like, a little boogie. I might just put, like, 2 medi-bays, one on each side. Make the medi-bays a bit better. Because I think I'm going to rip this one out, maybe. I think. It's not functional, I don't like it. Yeah, one of the best things I ever bought, or rather the lady actually bought it, was a plug-in, you know, pressurised air, the thing you buy in tins. Well, I find it expensive. You go through it so quickly. Like, from cleaning the computer, you can go through, like, you know, a tin, just clean all the bits out, making sure it's right. So the lady bought a thing. It's like a reverse Hoover. And it has a little pad at the bottom of it that pulls in the air. And it's like you can fit different nozzles on it and you plug it in. And it's a fucking beast. Absolute beast. So, if ever you see one... Let's see if I can find it. It's really good. I think it might be on there. I'll grab it in a sec. Yeah, hold on. Ugh, Christ. Oh, it's warm. This is a public service announcement as well. This thing, a compu cleaner. It was only cheap. It's incredible. Electric air duster. Get yourself one. It is brilliant. Gotta be careful those Lifegrow skeets static. Really? Because I did check that and it says there's no static on it, so... Really? Great for cleaning electronics equipment, computers, games, consoles, ornaments, and household items. Anti-static. Goodbye, a compressed air canister. Hello, portable air duster. Honestly, it's the best. It's really good. I should have used it whilst it's so hot at the minute. I could have used it as like the super giga fan. Cool me right the shit down. Right. So, these are nearly all done. They're flying through this stuff. Two dogs, bastards they are. I'm worried about the little cunty. Clogging it up. Keep it off the floor, mate. If you've got dogs and dust bunnies kicking around, keep it right off the floor. Go! Alright then. How many eggs we've got in here now? That's quite a few. Lovely. Oh, it's done all these like priority 5. I kind of want to get this online now. Get our artists online, get all our boys in the base online. We're not messing about now. It's over. We're doing it. Sucking air creates electrostatic. Can't you like mitigate that? Can't you get like a, what is it, like an deionizer or something? I don't know what it is. I'm sure it says something about that. I'm sure I read that in the ting. Open. Give me a plant. Put it. Wait. Give me a plant. Put it in there. Put one in there. Yeah, we're not gonna have enough of these plants to begin with, but we might be able to get one side done maybe. This kind of has ended up being the main build today, which I hadn't planned it to be, but it'll give us a big old squared off base though. Give us an idea of how big we're going. Do you have the shine bug reactor in this map? No, it's on a separate save. You're having problems with stacking liquids. Well, I'll tell you what, whilst it's night time and the game is getting a little bit laggy, I'll do a quick save and load. I'll jump in the debug and show you quickly. It's dead easy. Really couldn't be easy, Creepler. So let's just go to the main menu because we are a little bit laggy. Note self, buy a desk. Yes, you'll need a desk. Get it off the floor. Run air compressor with a moisture filter. Fire it up. Fill the tank, set the hose valve to 2 bar 30 psi, load the interior of the case from about half an arm's distance. Yeah, this thing's a beast. I'd recommend it. It was only cheap. It's maybe like 20 quid. But those air canisters, like when you buy them off Amazon or something, they're like, I don't know, 6 or 7 quid each. And like, I'm pretty thorough with like cleaning the computer and stuff. I like to make sure they're spotless. I've got 2 computers here, so you know they're running a long time every day. So I'm using them for streaming and stuff. So I'm normally pretty thorough, so I can get through one of them canisters in no time. So I would recommend this. It's called the Compu Cleaner by itdusters.com. That's itdusters.com. This is not a hashtag ad moment. I just very much like their product. Right, let's go into debug Farking, and I'll quickly show you Creepler. Yeah, but it'll last forever, Cross. That's the thing. So I'll go through one of them canisters like every, 3 or 4 weeks. Hashtag sponsor this man. I mentioned Lifegrow for 5% off order. Yeah, the special word is Dangus. Go to itdusters.com/Dangus for your free 5% off. Now. Alright then. So here is the Shine Bug Boy. What I'll do, I'll turn this off for a second to show you. Can I Yeah, there we go. Wait, hold on. Boop. Control F4, Control F6. So, this is da boy. I'll just turn this down. It's a wee bit too bright. Like Christmas lights. They go out like Christmas lights. Okay then, so what we've got here, I've just dropped in a little bit of petroleum, and all you basically need to do is do that first. Get your bottle empty at the top, leave this tile open, drop in your petroleum, and whatever's left here, you're fine. Alright? And then at the bottom down here, we've got a pump. Alright? The pump is pumping full packets, which then goes into a bridge and gets split. Now I've got this as, you know, two different valves here. So I want to split the feed 50-50. The valves are just set to 200 grams a second. Alright. Are you still here, by the way, Creeper? Wave if you're still here. Otherwise, I'm explaining this to no one. But basically, this splits the feed into 2 different pipes, and it'll split it 50-50. You don't need this. It's just a personal preference of mine. It's how I like to do things. I like to split my feeds. You don't need it. But basically, this will then output 200 gram packet, and it will flow over, and it will bounce off the petroleum and create this wall. Alright, and then basically, as I say, as long as you leave this as an open stable, I basically got a door here with a liquid lock, so if I get rid of the door, it then makes this an open room, and all the bugs will start lighting up, and our solar panels will turn on, and we'll start getting power. And it varies. Normally the ones at the bottom down here don't generate very much. Depends on how many shine bugs are nearby. You know, it's very little at the bottom. You know, 13 watts, 20 watts. It's not very much down here. And it'll also depend on how many shine bugs you've got in your build. But then if you look at some of the ones in the middle, you can be getting like 80 watts, 90 watts here and there. It depends how they move around. You know. But the ones in the middle, if you're going to stack this and tile it, the ones in the middle will get an extra benefit from the light. Because your light will be hitting more of the solar panel. So, there you go. Just a little derpy concept build. I put it on the forums, so where the fuck did all that come from? What, the light? It's from the shine bugs. They're happy boys. Do exactly the same thing except the vacuum all around the build. The vacuum doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is the tile between the liquids. So again, let me just turn this off because it's too bright to work with. Like there's no overlay that really lets you work with it nicely. It's just super bright and like the decor is phenomenal, you know? So I just seal it up with a door so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, the first build that I did, and I did put this in the post on the forums, I had my solar panels too close, and I'll show you what happens. If I deconstruct this solar panel and pop it there, and then if I momentarily, how can I stop the feed a second? If I momentarily stop the feed, and we'll just mop this. I'm going to have a shine bug explosion, but I'm just showing you for science. And mop this. Alright. You'll see that this will break. Okay? So now this is trying to slip down the wall, and this is making... It's similar to the bead pump that Mathmanican's talking about. This is how you drip your liquids down the wall. So this will basically break it on save and load. It will work the first time you do it, and then the next time you do it, it'll break on save and load. So you need to leave this gap. If you leave this gap and put this back in here, and seal this up, we'll just mop all this gubbins again. It'll work absolutely fine. There you go. That's how it works. Simple as that. I did toy about with some other designs. They don't work as well as this. This does take a lot of space, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit of a centerpiece for the base, you know? It looks cool. You know, you knock that out, it goes super bright, like full brightness all of a sudden. Whoosh. Shinebo power plant, yeah, exactly, actually. Did you do this on stream? Sorry, I've been out today. No, I did this earlier on debug. I was dicking about last night, and I was tinkering with some stuff up here, and then I realised that the shine bug light was going diagonally, which is an old thing that I'd forgotten about. So then I started playing about with making a glass ball of shine bugs, but it wasn't quite working properly because you could only get a couple of solar panels around it. And then I started playing about with another design that was like, it was like this, and then it had some visco gel. I sort of put all this on the forums. Visco gel, like so, and then I put all my shine bugs in there. That's gone solid. That's annoying, but whatever. But it just didn't work very well. The most I could get was like 1,000 watts, and it just wasn't worth it for the shine bugs for the amount of critters you'd need. So the design I came up with is the one that I've put on the forum. So if you want to have a nose, it's on there. If you like it, you know, have a play. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm going to jump off this now. So let me just come out of debug, guys. Bank, 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 bank. I'm going to do a full game load actually because we're getting a little bit laggy. So. Just go to the chill screen a minute. Whew. Works like magic at your file. Couldn't make the water so slick. Puts petroleum and then dribbled on top of it with a valve and the water doesn't get jelly. Can't figure out why. Put a couple of pictures on Discord. And I'll have a look in a bit, mate. Here's the Discord link, by the way. There you go. How are you, by the way, Exy? How's it going? That is amazing. Silent, get it built. You now know the way. I can probably find you a link. Crash and Burn, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What did I call it? Can't remember what I called it. Something about the sun. Beep, 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 beep. Ah, there we go. The Infini Sun. There's a link for you all. Okay. We're back in game. What I've seen on the forum is that one-tile glass box is much more performance friendly as the bugs have no opportunity to perform pathfind. It's the same XE, yeah. As I mentioned in the thread, it makes no difference to performance from what I've seen because they can only path in one direction. So yeah, it's the same thing. I think the water can only flow like a wall if it drips from the left valve. Yeah, well I did both of mine the left way because I'd seen somebody had mentioned that. It goes a bit funny if you do it the other way. Maybe that's what it is. Copy sends. Okay. Just get all these in. Make it real pretty. Then we'll do a bit of a quick sweep after this. Let all of our dupes do the paintings and statues and all that good stuff. And then we'll have to get some, obviously some ventilation up here. Get the gas coming in. RJJ, how's it going yourself? Tempted to grab this game. I loved RimWorld and figured this would hit the same itch I have. XJ, if you like RimWorld and games like that, you'll love this. You'll love it. Leppy, how are you, buddy? Yeah, it's a great game. I can't recommend it enough. Painting missing. Painting missing. Paint up here. Well spotted. Oh, got a tickly nose again. Not sure if it's hay fever, you know. I thought it was like something to do with my beard, but I'm wondering if it's like a late bout of hay fever. Alright, let's get all these open. Very laggy clicking on doors now. Sucks a little bit. Alright then. Let's just do a quick sweep. All of this. It's going to keep him very busy. How's it going, Leppy? What do you know today, mate? Alright. Probably just expand this of what we've already got. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm going to do that in a second. Let's get all this crap swept up. I'll rip the piping out and put it back in. Caliban, hello. How are you doing? All those deco you're not at max without. I wanted them. I wanted metal tiles under the beds. I thought they looked nice. Mixing the room up a little bit, using a few different materials. That's how we like to do things. Make it look real nice. Bit of character, you know? We're way over max deco just with the floor and a bed. Those rails for cooling, I'll just bring a material somewhere. Which rails? Ah, Nuro, get out of there. That's not the place to breathe, sir. Which rails are we talking about? These are all moving stuff into the base, so these will actually be putting heat into the base, really. They've got coal and rust and salt and all sorts of stuff. We've got quite a few different conveyor rails around the base. But it's just routing stuff from like our hatch farms to the drop-off point. We've got like a drop-off point down here where we're dropping all of our goodies, and then it gets routed to different loaders, to different conveyor rails. It's ridiculous that you could be over max deco just the floor and it needs nerfing. Well, the thing is, it's because you can do the floor and the ceiling, and if you do a 4-high room, boom, you're done. Like, the deco's ridiculous. Metal tiles, 180, bang. That'll do it. That'll do it. No carpet tiles. I don't do carpet tiles, Havoc, because they remind me of Donald Trump's ball bags, so I don't do them. Nobody wants that in their base. Nobody. Get Killer Dreams a snazzy suit as well. Why the hell not? It's just, it needs nerfing. Reduce the deco value for every item in the game a little bit. Or just remove the cap and go back to old school. And let us actually make pretty bases without feeling like it's for no good reason. The carpet tiles, Bobek. I hate the texture for them. I think they're disgusting. I don't understand why they're this disgusting, fucking horrible orange colour. I don't get it. They're horrible. It's the first thing we named them when we first saw them. Right? It just reminded me of a dirty, orange-tanned, disgusting person's ball bag. A.K.A. Donald Trump. Yeah, I'm not going to take any more dupes just yet. Not until I do the other bedrooms. So that's where it comes from, look. Yeah, it's ball bag. You know? There you go. Don't you think? They're not ginger. They're like a terrible orange tan bastard. Disgusting. So maybe they're less orange than they used to be. They might have dialed it down a little bit. Maybe Melania complained. Maybe that's what happened. What am I saying? She wouldn't complain. She'd encourage it. Okay, so I need to work on my brackets here to get my piping in nicely. I've got a lot of rooms that we need to get piping into, and I'd normally do this with like a 3-way bracket. Which is what we've got here. But if I do a 3-way bracket, I'm going to end up with a maze of piping in the base. I think we have to. I think that is what is on the cards. I should really move this carbon dioxide out of the way. But I'm a bit tight for space on the old piping. Well, let's start by ripping this out. That was just gas pipes, wasn't it? How's the mixed water tank downstairs? Oh, it'll take ages to do mix. It'll start moving partial packets down here, so it'll be moving like a tiny packet of salt water, a tiny packet of polluted water, or whatever. Yeah. It's trying. It ain't able to feed in the water at the minute. I don't know why. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, it's probably gonna fluctuate between working in water, working in salt water, working in a bit of polluted water. It's gonna take a little while. On a plus note, they haven't swept any more ice for a while. Too much priority 8 stuff in the base. We need to dial it down a little bit now. We'll rip out this piping and do it on a lower priority. We'll let them finish this sweeping first. And get all that done. And then we'll dial back a little bit. Tell us, how do you know what Donald's ball bag looks like? I did some extensive Googling at the worst seed in the world, and that was the first result. So it's because we've seen him fuck America. Yes! I like it. XJ. Political. I like it. Whenever you look at his face, it's in plain sight. It's in plain sight what his ball bag looks like. Yeah. I don't know. At the time, it was of the moment, so. Alright. Are we all swept up now? Storage unavailable. Not got any storage for sand. Is that because the storage is full? Where am I looking? Yeah. That's alright. Not missed any plants or anything, have I? I think this looks alright. Yeah, how many of them seeds have we got left in? We've got 3. Can we not get any more of these seeds? I mean, we can probably get a few from our oil biome, can't we? I must have seen some. We keep finding bleeding sporkid seeds. Got this sporkid down here I've not dealt with yet. Doing a great job getting rid of this oil. And yeah, there's a couple of joyas down here. But we'll hopefully get some more off the printing pod as well. That'll be fine. Got loads of materials down here I'd like to sweep at some point, but for now, we will just let our dupes do their thing. See if any of our lobies have leveled up again. Stinny. I don't think you can take anything else right now. Well, we did an extensive thing before on the skill points, so I think that's fine for now. Nice. So yeah, let's get this piping sorted. So I'll just do this with normal like granite pipe, and we'll do this with like a 7. So we're gonna have 1. Let's see, do I do the brackets on the inside or the outside of the rooms? Probably inside of the room, so I've got a bit more space. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll have 1, let me think. I think we'll do something like use these 3. There's going to be a lot of oxygen trying to get into the base. 36 tubes. We're going to need multiple pipes, I think, for this. So let's go 1, 2. I say there's going to be a 3rd one there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. And I'd like to bring some down here, but balls to it. Change your plan. This was back in here. Gonna end up with 2 at the top. 1, 2, 3.